Hey y'all, it's your girl Shay back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. As you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. So if you're new to my channel, please give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe down below. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing I'm going to do is clip my little tendrils out of my face just so I can do my makeup. Next, I'm using this NYX pore filler. I really love this stuff because it really does fill all of your pores. It makes your makeup look so smooth and so matte, and it lasts pretty much all day. I know it looks a little weird and clumpy, but trust me, it really does work. Next is the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow. When I tell you, the first time I used this, it was so easy to use. It gives you that realistic brush-like look in your brows. Also, it is so cheap. This is a drugstore makeup tutorial. Everything in here is really cheap and really affordable and also super easy to use. I'm now using this little spoolie to brush out my brows. This just gives them a more natural look. And I'm using the Juvia's Place concealer. This is from Ulta. It's going to be the most expensive product in here, but there are other drugstore concealers that you can use. Also, I will link some down below because there are some other really good drugstore concealers as well. Now I'm using this little mini beauty blender, and I made sure to wet it first, and I'm using this just to blend out the concealer around my brows. The mini ones are really good for getting into precise areas. Now I'm repeating the same process on the other brow. I'm using this little angled brush with the concealer on it just to line up my brows and straighten them up a little bit. And now I'm using the mini beauty blender, wet of course, to blend out the concealer. Next, I'm using this Black Radiance Color Correct foundation. As you can see, I use this a lot as the label is missing and you can see through the bottle a little bit. But this foundation is really cheap. I feel like it applies really well. It matches my skin very well. It's really good if you have a darker skin tone. It's very smooth, very matte, and I feel like it just looks very nice on the face. Now I'm using this flat brush just to like pack this into my face, and then eventually I'm going to start like swirling it into little circles. But I do like to pack it in first. I feel like it just gives me a better foundation application. So now you see me rubbing it in. This just blends it out a little bit more. I feel like the padding spreads it across my skin and makes sure it's in the correct zone of my face, but this is like the blending part. Ladies and gentlemen, the blending part is the most important part. So if you're going to spend some time on something, spend time on blending your foundation. Next, I'm using the Juvia's Place concealer right under my eyes. This really gives me a brightening look, and also it doesn't crease too bad throughout the day. This is the most expensive product in this little makeup tutorial. I got it from Ulta. Everything else is pretty much from Walmart and Target, but I will link some down below that I have used before. Now I'm using the little mini beauty blender under my eye just to make sure I blend this out. Once again, please blend. Now I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and as you can see, I'm spilling it all over the place. But yeah, I put this under my eyes on top of the concealer just to set it in place so there's no creasing, no sweating it off. But this powder is really good to set your concealer in place just to make sure it goes nowhere. It stays in its place all day, and I feel like it's a really overall good powder. Now I'm taking this little pointed brush just to brush off all the powder. I don't bake or anything, I just put it on and wipe it off. Also, all of my makeup brushes are from Amazon. They came in this really big pack, super affordable. I will link them down below. Next, I'm going in with this Black Radiance contour palette, and I'm using the darkest shade over there. And I'm going to use this contour brush. This one is actually from Walmart. It's the only one that's not from Amazon. And I'm going to put the contour right under my cheekbones and right under my highlight. Make sure to blend this out. As I said before, blending is super important when doing your makeup. Now I'm sculpting out my chin a little bit, putting the bronzer right on my jawline. And lastly, I'm going to bring the contour right on my forehead. This just adds some color back into your face and just shapes it out really nicely. Next, I'm going in with this NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. I sprayed this all over my face and looked like a wet dog. But this little fan right here, got it from Amazon. I'm addicted, but I love this fan for drying my setting spray. It's way faster than letting it dry or fanning it with anything else. Look how quick that was. Next, I'm going in with that same contour palette and using the highlight. I'm putting that right on my cheekbones. I love this highlighter because it's gold and it looks really good on my dark skin, and it just gives me that little pop, that little flare that I need. I'm using this little fan brush as well. I'm putting it on my nose, putting it on my brow bone just to highlight them brows. You already know. And last place I'm putting this is on my Cupid's bow. We want everything to shine, baby. Now I'm going in with these lashes, and guess where they're from? Amazon. I'm using this duo glue. That is from Walmart. It's really good. It's the clear one. It's in the blue packaging. This is my favorite glue. I love the wand on it. I love that it's clear because you cannot see your mistakes. And also, I use my fan to dry it so it doesn't take long to dry at all. Now I'm taking this little clamp. This just ensures that my lashes are as close to my lash line as possible, because as you can see, I'm using my hands to put them on, so it is a little bit better to get a closer glue if you use a little pair of tweezers. Now I'm going in with this brow pencil, and yes, I'm using it on my lips. For some reason, I cannot find a brown lip pencil at the drugstore. It's like they're just missing and they're gone for some reason. So I feel like a brow pencil does just fine. It's the color I need. It goes on really smooth and I feel like it lasts. A lip liner will last a little bit longer, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Now I'm going in with this Beauty Supply Max Lip Gloss. This stuff is so good. If you've ever had that like really expensive tube of MAC lip gloss, this is a dupe. It works so well. It's only like $2 at the Beauty Supply, so go and get that. Now I'm taking my hair back down so I could be a baddie, and I'm looking really cute. So this is a finished makeup look. If you've gotten this far in the video and you haven't thumbs up this video or subscribed yet, please do so. I really hope that you found this makeup tutorial very helpful for you. If you're a beginner, these are very beginner friendly products. They're cheap, they're easy to use, and you will always find your skin tone at the drugstore. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.